Welcome to today's episode of the Smart Business Show. This will be going out on April 14th. Today we're going to talk about whether or not you can do your job. My wife and I worked at a place a number of years ago together, and there was a number of people there who had, say, something on their job assignment. Let's say it was updating a spreadsheet. We all used a spreadsheet for inventory, and that was their job to do it. That was part of the reason they were hired, to even be at the business at all. We kept running into there, and I didn't really have a say in this, I was just an employee, is that people would be saying, oh, I can't do that. So they couldn't do a core part of their job that they were hired to do, which is an issue. It's an issue for the owner, it's an issue for the staff, it's an issue for everyone else, because somebody still has to do the job. Just because they opted out of it, that's really what they did, they just opted out of it because it was hard work. It took some brain power and it took some focus, and they didn't feel like doing it. They had been there for a long time, so they didn't want to do it anymore, basically. And that meant that other people just had to cover for them. And it always used to drive me, still drives me bonkers. Even to think about it right now, it drives me bonkers that this happened. Because the thing that comes down to, and what I always said, which I've even said to, I've had a contractor before who said, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And I looked at them and said, but that's what I hired you to do. You said you could. So if you can't do your job, I will hire someone else. And when it was put like that, they suddenly said, oh, I can. So what they were really saying to me when they said they couldn't do it is that it feels hard, and I don't feel like it. So as you're looking at everything, as you're looking at a project for a client, as you're looking at your business, as you're looking at whatever, what you need to do is you need to ask yourself, is when you're saying, oh, I'm not sure that this can happen, are you really saying this is just hard, I'm feeling lazy, I don't want to do it? And that's what happens as parents a lot of the time. The kids say, hey, can I color? And I think, no, you can't color. And I don't think, no, you can't color because they can't color. I think, no, you can't color because I don't want to clean the pencil shavings, and I don't have to sharpen pencil crayons, and we can't use markers because one of my kids writes on stuff all the time. Pencil crayons are easier to get off the markers. And on and on. So what I'm really saying is this is inconvenient for me right now. And if you're a business owner and you let your employees get away with that, then what you're also saying to everyone else is that you're just not going to deal with it. You're not going to deal with the problems. You're just going to let it go. And that's fine. So everyone can start choosing jobs they don't feel like doing. So don't do that. As an employer, you need to hold a hard line. And as a sole, if you're just working for yourself, you need to make sure that when you say something can't be done, it's because it can't be done. It's not because it's too hard and you don't feel like doing it. You need to be honest with your clients about that. So that's it. I love any feedback. Stick it in the comments on the blog post or in the podcast or whatever. I'd love to have some 5-star ratings because I'm awesome and I'm dapper, good looking, and the most humble person I know. Thanks for watching.